Hi guys, it's Hayley. Today I am sharing with you another process video for CSI. I just made the CSI design team, which I'm really thrilled about because I just love everything about them. So this is my first actual assignment. I usually do most of their challenges anyway, but now it's in an official capacity. So the colours you got to see really quickly at the beginning as I was waffling. So they are kind of a bright blue, a cream, a kind of chartreuse kind of colour, a white and a brown. Now as soon as I saw that colour palette and also the inspirational picture, I thought of the Nest range from Webster's Pages. And the sheet that is like a chevron that is under my picture there, that's actually called My Style, and that's from Nest as well. When you see that in an online store or in a regular store, which, yeah, who has regular stores anymore, it actually has that portion, and then the next portion has kind of got pinks and things in it, so you may not recognize it. I just cut the portion that matched the colors. Right, so the kind of overall subject for this page is document something about nature. And I actually have been doing quite a lot of pages about nature type things lately. And so I thought I would kind of take the angle of how much my children like being outside and how I encourage that, like, constantly. So that's the kind of angle I took. Those little squares that are coming down the left hand side of the picture, they are from the Nest range as well, and it's a whole sheet of 12 by 12 of little icons that size, and that's called Special Places. And that happened to have like the egg and the heart, and then it happened to have a dandelion, which was great because that's what my daughters are playing with in the picture. And of the list of all the things you can use, oh, there are so many, I could have done all of them. They were so good. There was a bird accent, tree accents, leaves, paint, dots, a mixed media background, which I was going to do and then totally forgot about, feathers, twine, string, fibres, oval shapes, mist and paint splatters. So I went with the string, the feathers. Did I do leaves? Yeah, maybe not. But the whole, all of those wee squares down the side are all very outdoorsy, naturey type icons anyway. They all went together beautifully. This collection's really easy to work with. So I just bundled up some string at the top underneath that top little egg picture because I just thought it added a wee bit of texture. And over on the right hand side I have that kind of pennant shaped journaling spot is from Pretty Little Studio, and the outline just happened to be the right bluey colour. And then those feathers, I cut a lot of feathers. It's quite funny because if somebody said to me, do you like feathers, I would be like, no, and certainly not real ones. I don't fancy them at all. But I actually find I use the ones I cut out on my silhouette all the time, which is kind of strange. But anyway, I like them. I guess it's because they're not so heavy, because, you know, there's lots of parts that come out. So I have a lot already cut. So that's, I mean, I already had them there. I didn't even have to go and, oh, I apologise. That's just sorry, that's my computer telling me that the courier's dropped something at my house. Right, where was I up to? My apologies, I should have closed that. So then I also thought maybe the page didn't have enough of that bluey colour. So I went rifling through my treasures and I found that blue piece that's above, well, next to the feathers, that's actually a really old Amy Tan kind of vellum envelope. I think that was from maybe Yes Please, I think. And that colour just really matched nicely, and I felt it was a wee bit darker than the other colours in the layout, but the colour that we're supposed to be using was a wee bit darker than what I had, so that envelope matched perfectly. So this page came together really easily. This is the first time I've used the Nest collection, and I really, really like it. I can see myself using it up quite quickly. Well, if I have some time to scrapbook. The time to scrapbook's been a bit lean lately, if you think you haven't seen me around so much. But it always goes in ebbs and flows like that, so that's just life. So yeah, oh, what else do I have? Oh, I have to share with you the other options for your journaling. So the other things were to handwrite your journaling, which I do as well. Write 5 fun facts about your topic. Spread your journaling across 5 journaling spots. And the inspiration words were outside first and nature. So I kind of did document something about nature, handwrite your journaling, and use the inspirational word outside. So my journaling, I don't know if you actually get to see me journal or not. I can't remember. My title is actually going to be The Best Toy Ever is Called Outside. And my journaling reads, my girls are always outside. I don't know if they are just made that way or simply because they've always been encouraged to spend time out and about in the sunshine or the rain. I love that they are out climbing trees, digging holes, exploring and being marvelled by nature. Nature is awesome. And yes, they are outside all the time. And if the weather's bad, they just put gumboots on. I don't believe in being too precious with them just because they're girls, and they love it, absolutely love it. It is a bit easier in the spring and the summertime, but they really are outside kind of kids. And this is just a double of, I had a whole lot of photos from this particular day. The girls were outside waiting to go to football with my husband, and I just took some pictures of them mucking around. And it's actually funny because I've managed to do maybe 3 or 4 pages with the same series of photos, but from completely different angles. Like I've done one just about how my second daughter and my third daughter have a very different relationship when my older daughter isn't around. And I've done one just of Sophia and how magic she is, because she just is magic, that child. So yeah, it's quite funny how I probably wouldn't have done one about them being outside children. Oh, excuse me with those. I probably wouldn't have done this actual angle without the CSI challenge, and that's awesome to me because this is fundamentally what kind of a family we are, but sometimes I forget to include those things. So it's been awesome. This title is Amy Tangerine Goodness. I don't know if it had a colour. Anyway, she has a lot of thickers in this font, but just different finishes. You probably see it a lot on my pages. Those little stickers I was showing you quickly before on a really bad angle, they are from the Nest sticker sheet, and I just thought it would be nice on the title / journaling block if I included another wee image or something. So that's what I was showing you there. They're too tiny. They're really tiny. I don't know, maybe a centimetre square. One's a wee dandelion and one's a wee tree. And I use another sticker above the photo in a bit, and they all come on the same, small sticker sheet that Webster's put out. Actually, that's not true. I think the dandelion and the tree come together, and the other one, the Make-A-Wish one, which goes above the photo, that's actually from one of those. It's one of the little sticker sheets, but it's got all kind of longer sentiments on it, and I cut it down. That's what made me think it come on the smaller sheet. I cut the wee bits off the end that were rounded and had holes in them because I just didn't think it kind of added anything. And yes, as always, I am sticking my thickers down with glue because they are not trustworthy. But I really do like how those feathers just, I don't even need to hear them to all the top 3/4 of them. I just stick the very bottom of them underneath the other layer and just let them sit there. I just love how they look. So yes, that's my wee Make-A-Wish um, sticker, and I thought the Make-A-Wish, because Gabriella's blowing the dandelion out, that was, you know, pretty appropriate. And I don't actually know in what other circumstance I would use that. Possibly, well, no, I don't really do a lot of birthday party kind of layout, so I don't know that I would. I need to, though. I need to do almost all of the children's birthdays, and yeah, pretty much all their birthday cakes. I want to do just an album of their birthday cakes. But yes, I do need to do a lot of those. The only reason I can't share them online, so it's not that I'm not going to make the page because I can't share it, but you won't get to see it anyway because there's too many other children in the pictures that I won't put up publicly. So you won't get to see them anyway, but I do need to do that. I think so often with birthday party layouts, there's so many colours, and you know, especially when they're smaller children, everything's so bright and colourful and vibrant, and there's so much going on in each picture that I find them a wee bit challenging. And yeah, it's just straightening up that piece. I don't know. I think sometimes my angle when I'm filming is a bit off. So it's just trying to get that, yeah, a wee bit straighter. And yes, I'm just peeling off all the tape now because I only ever really adhere the middle portion for this very reason, that later on you quite often realise actually that's not quite right, or I need to put this or that underneath. And yeah, I do really like the look of having a landing spot for my title, like something underneath it. I've been doing that quite a lot lately. Not sure what I'm looking for here. But I'm definitely rifling for something. My apologies, you having to sit through my thinking process there. I'm possibly watching something on TV. Oh, and here I'm going to journal. And I generally, well, probably 98% of the time, don't write down my journaling first. The only time I write down my journaling first is if there's a really specific story I want to tell, or there's some specific details like dates and times. Sometimes I'll put them down, but generally I just wing it and hope that there's enough room. And it works out. And I don't really care if it runs over or anything like that. I don't really care. So yes, anybody that would like to come and join us at CSI, please do so. And please say hi to me if you see me around. I'm still finding my feet there. I've spent time there as a participant, but I'm still finding my feet with the other things that I need to do and places I need to be. So if you see me there, feel free to send me a message or anything like that. And please feel free to join in, and if you would like to, let me know that you've joined in, and I'll make sure that I will be going to look at all the pages anyway, but I'll make sure that I pay attention. So this here is my enamel dot storage. These are those 3L plastic sheets like Thermoweb put out now that have, you know, you stick the die cut on and lift it up and the back sticky. When I made a whole lot of enamel dots from perler beads, I didn't like just having them rolling around. I like to have the sizes together and things like that. So I've just stuck them all in here like this, and it's been a good system. They haven't fallen out or anything. It's worked quite well. It's quite, you know, quite reasonable. So if anybody wants to see that in greater detail, I think you get the gist of it here. I haven't done another set of perler beads yet because that created quite a few of all the same colours, of course, and I would like some, you know, primary colours, but I'll get to that if I need them. Here I'm just checking that I have fulfilled my requirements, and not just that, but I've also done the things I wanted to do, because sometimes I get a bit, you know, carried away, sidetracked, and I do actually add a craft backing to the paper. You'll see it in the still shot. Here you are. And thanks so much for coming and watching and supporting me. I really appreciate it. Have a fabulous day, and come and see us at CSI. Thanks. Bye.